All right, guys, what's going on? Justin from 79th Productions, and today we're gonna get some work done on the Mustang. We got a lot of things to do to it to get it to where we want to. It's such a big project, and we're gonna jump into this video, guys. But before we do that, if you would like to support the channel, you can pick up some built on a budget t-shirts, hoodies, or vinyl decals. Those are available. These are already ready to ship. So once you put your order in, give me a couple of days and I'll ship them out, and they'll be to you within a week or two, just depending on how quick I could get to the post office. But they are ready to ship out, and if you would like to support the channel, you could pick some of those up. That helps out the channel so much. Everything that I sell in merchandise goes directly into building these projects, so it helps out a lot. The link will be in the description for that. But let's get to this video now. All right, so here it goes, guys. This is a 200 inline 6, and before we get started, I want to show you what I'm doing. I'm labeling everything. That way I know where it goes, that way I know where it goes back, and I don't have no problems. So we're just gonna label all of that to the starter solenoid, and this is the alternator and whatever ground wires and brackets. I'm just I got the tape and the marker there, and that's what I'm gonna do. But here's why we're changing this engine out. The engine is completely locked up, and when you yeah, that thing just it doesn't go anywhere. The bolts are actually starting to, I've been trying to turn this thing so much, the bolts starting to strip off, so we're not even gonna do that anymore. You can see the head of the bolt. I put some Marvel mystery oil in it, and this thing's been sitting there for a while and it still hasn't done anything, so we're just gonna snatch this thing out. For today, here's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be working on the engine bay. And we are gonna get this thing painted and get everything ready to go. But before we do that, we need to fix this rust here. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna cut it here. Now, they sell an entire panel to replace this, but the VIN number for this car is right here under this tape. So I'm gonna cut it here. That way I do not mess with the VIN number and I don't have to worry about anything. Now guys, let me tell you, it is 100% easier to change the panel out. There's just a couple of spot welds. It's easier to do that than to cut it this way and trim it up and make it fit. But since that VIN number is here, no one has messed with this before. I want to keep that intact, so we're gonna have to do a little more work, but we're gonna get on that and we're gonna get the engine bay looking good. All right guys, so we got this all ground down. I might come and add a little bit of filler to it later. Not really sure. The battery's gonna go here, so a lot of this area is gonna be covered, but now we are going to start sanding the rest of the engine bay. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't do the bottom there, I'm cutting those pans out and I'm gonna replace them, so that's why I didn't do that. So we'll get to that later. All right, guys, here goes the engine bay. We are getting some work done on this thing. It's moving along. I think for what this is so far, it's looking pretty good. We've been getting a lot of work done on this car, and the videos are slow to come out because it is a lot of work, guys. It's man, it's a lot of work. But we got the engine bay done. The inner fender support, the battery apron, that was 40 bucks. And then in paint, primer, and sandpaper, we probably got about another $20 into this. So about 60 bucks into this engine bay, and that's cutting out the rusty panel. My buddy came and he helped me weld this thing together. He has a welder, and so that didn't cost me anything. You know, for you guys who are doing this, that might cost you extra. You know, I got some friends who come out and help when I need help, so that helps out a lot. But yeah, so we're about $60 into the engine bay, and I think it looks great. I would have started on the floor pans, but the floor pan support isn't in yet, and well, it was in after I did the engine bay, and we already started on the floor pans. That's gonna be the next video that's coming up in a couple of days. We're gonna knock the floor pans out, and we're getting there one step at a time. In this video, I removed the engine, I took off the front clip, I took off the windshield, the dashboard. Man, the dashboard was rusted completely out. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. A new dashboard is about $400 or $500 shipped. I don't think I'm gonna go that route because it's not in the budget. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna get some 18 gauge steel, a piece of 4x8 steel, or some scraps. Go to the metal shop. They'll usually sell me half of a piece if I need it. So I could probably get that for about 20-30 bucks, and probably make something to where I could bend the dashboard in place and put the gauges on it and make like a racing style dashboard, racing dash, you know, like a race car dashboard or something like that. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. We're going to get to that, but yeah, we got a long way to go, and we're going to get there. But I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at 79th Productions, and pick up some merch if you want to help the channel. The link will be in the description. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.